I did let Bill know I'm going to take my time. I know paperwork guarantees that I just need to learn the system, learn the job. Just give me about a month to do free washes. No. You know, the paperwork guarantee for laundry, I think is $1,300. I've already gone above that this week.
So Heidi, thank you for joining us for the Jim's podcast today. And you're from the Jim's Laundry Services division. And you've only just started with us. So do you want to tell us first a little bit about yourself and how you've been going?
Yes, my name is Heidi. I'm the new franchisee, only 2 weeks into business of Jim's Laundry Services Miranda here in Sutherland Shire, New South Wales.
And how's everything been going? You're only 2 weeks in, so you're fresh from training.
Fresh from training, it's been going great. Last month, I went to Jim's headquarters for the 4-day training and came back and had ongoing training with my Sydney trainer here. And while I'm being trained, I take notes and then I train my employee. So we're sort of doubling up so that we all on the same page. I have an employee before I even started the business and I thought I need help. She came in very handy because last week was not much job, very quiet. But this week we got a lot of work and the extra pair of hands came in handy for me. If it was overwhelming, I would have said, I don't know if I can do it on my own. But because I knew I have a helper, I said, yes, I can do that job.
And how did the job come through? Was it a Jim's lead or something you found yourself, or how did you get the work?
Jim's lead.
Oh, cool. And what were you?
Got my money's worth.
That's great. And I was going to say, what were you doing prior to Jim's Laundry?
A few years, I worked as a cleaner and laundry, self-employed and also as an employee, cleaning laundry, NDIS, commercial, residential, working for an agency or, just different roles, different jobs I've had. So it's same industry. So I do have experience, but this is first time really run the business.
What made you then want to do your own business?
For me, number one, health. Health comes first and time freedom. So I'm not set on a roster to work certain days or certain hours. So normally if you are an employee working for somebody else, it's generally all day. Sometimes you have to work Saturdays, Sundays, public holidays. But with Jim's Laundry, I can pick my hours, which I've set Monday to Thursday. So I can have Friday off to do what I need to do.
Oh, that's great. You can do a 4-day week. That's awesome. How did you then find the training when you came down to Melbourne?
Training was excellent. Jim's very organized. The travel arrangement, everything from transport, airport pickup to emails to the logistics to meals, accommodation, amazing. The communication, confirmation. It's like a travel agent. Yeah, so it was pretty smooth. And I got to meet other franchisees and it was jam-packed. The auditorium, and there were over 100 new franchisees. There were a few of us in the laundry. But I was very excited because everyone's on the same journey as me. We're starting out. We really looking forward to this.
Yeah. And how did you, during the course, what was the main takeaways for you from the training course?
I took a notebook and I wrote a lot of things down, do's and don'ts and a lot of advice and tips. But for me, it's relax, do a good job and customers will come to you. That's what I've learned. We all make mistakes. But we learn from it. Don't be so hard on myself. Ask for help because Jim Group is like a gym family now. I'm not on my own working for myself. So, for example, when I used to be self-employed and customer doesn't pay, what do I do? I've done it for free. But now I can, ask my trainer, I can ask my franchisor, how to invoice this? Is this the right way? I have a lot of people on my side. So I don't need to leave the decision making to myself for every little thing that comes up.
Yeah, that's a good thing because obviously you've done independent business before. Now you're with Jim's and you obviously there's a big difference with the network with the franchisees. They all know what you're going through and they've all done it before as well. So that's a good thing having access to them anytime.
Absolutely. Especially laundry services head office, Bill's office. They have team of people. So when I email, it's not just one person responding. somebody that replies same day. And it's like, wow, I needed an answer straight away. And they pretty much gave me a yes or no answer for me to move on, to go, oh, yeah, that's resolved now, or that's done now. So you're not waiting for someone to return your call or, So my trainer here in Sydney is very approachable. Like even this morning, we exchanged a couple of texts and that solved, like I asked him a question and he gave me a straight answer. It's like, wow, that was fast.
I love hearing that. That's great. It's a great part of the gym system. I think we don't, people, we always, every franchise system says support, but I think the support in gyms is really next level in terms of what you can get access to. And it's great to hear that Bill and his team, who I know pretty well, they do a great job there and they've got a really good setup with the laundry division. Now, I want to talk more about laundry services because it's a newer division, but I think as a service, it's something where people still need to get a little bit used to outsourcing it. But I think it's the one thing. Whereas out of all the things you can get done around your home, whether it be gardening or cleaning, it's the one that I would have at the top of my list. What services do you provide? Maybe just talk through customers about the process, because when I get asked, when people know I work for gyms, I get asked about a few of the divisions and laundry, and they want to know how it works a bit. So do you just run through about the services you can provide and how the actual process works?
Gyms laundry services offer many different things. Wash, dry, fold, ironing, dry cleaning, things like that. And you can choose what you want to do. Yes, everyone can wash, but maybe it's for those that don't have time. Busy working mum and dads, maybe NDIS clients. They'd rather have their support worker take them out for coffee or lunch instead of them coming, doing the laundry and the clients waiting for them to finish. So I do the laundry so then they can go and have their coffee and go for a walk in the park. For me, I do most of work is wash, dry, fold and iron.
Now, I was going to say, with the customers, is it something, I've seen the blue bag, so the customer just leaves it in the blue bag and put it at the front, or how does that sort of process go?
So what I've learned through my experience of picking up and doing drop-off is the customer leaves a basket of clothes in front of their house. So they may be gone to work or not home, and I'll come, put it into my blue Jim's laundry bag. So we can fit about 2 baskets of laundry in there. So one basket is, people go, oh, but how big is the basket? It's about equivalent to what you can fit into a 10-kilogram washing machine.
It's a pretty good deal. I think it's the one service that I'm hoping, even though Jim's Laundry Service is a pretty big division, but I think people still need to get used to that. And I think outsourcing it to save you all that time from doing it, it's such a time saver using laundry services as a division. I think it's the one thing that people need to let go a bit at home and outsource it, because it's such a big time saver.
It is. So I'm helping customers free up their time, because after they come home from work, last thing you want to do is housework.
Yep.
You've got cleaning to do, laundry piled up, kids to look after, school pickups and that. And I'm doing the same thing as what they're doing for my business, which is free up my time. So I'm not stuck in a 9-to-5 full-time job, but I'm working my own hours. I'm only taking on work that I can manage. So I'm not overworking. I'm really enjoying the process.
That's great. And how do you enjoy the work itself?
It's great. It's great. I've taken a little bit different approach. So, because I've lived in this area over 10 years, people already know me as a cleaner. And now I can say, oh, I'm doing laundry now. It's familiar face when you go to coffee shop. Oh, hi, Heidi, cappuccino. Yep, thanks. Oh, what are you up to these days? Like a conversation than me trying to cold call, drum up business, close a sale. And you just got to relax. Let people come to you, get to know you as a person before doing business with you. There's, in this area, Sutherland Shire, there's many, many laundry services. So why should they come to me? Because they like me for who I am and they trust me and the gyms. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Yep. And that's great to hear. And I was going to say as well, with what you do on the social media as well, I've just seen some videos of yours which are really cool, really nice, really personable. I like that sort of stuff. I think that's a really good key thing that's easy. I'm not saying it's easy to do, but it's something that costs no money. You can just do a phone video and get your face known. And the more you do that, I think it's a lot better. So that's been a good thing I've seen you doing as well.
Thank you. We were taught a training, a 4-day training. Social media is really good to reach out to my area and the community, put caption, subtitle, Sometimes can't listen to it on the train. Put on silent, read subtitles.
Yeah, no, I have a look at your videos. They were good. I think they're really personal, and that's what I like about it. Like with the stuff with social media that you did, that's a really good one, and you get better as you go and all that sort of stuff. Having the confidence as well, because it can be quite hard sometimes to get the confidence to do that and put it out there. It's a really relatable video as well. I think doing that on a consistent basis definitely helps the division. I think it's a really good thing you did. And what was your page so people can have a look at it? What was your Facebook page?
Jim's Laundry Services, Miranda.
Yeah. Miranda. Okay. So if people want to check out what I'm talking about, you can go to Heidi's Facebook page and have a look as well. So are you just doing domestic stuff at the moment, or is there commercial stuff for NDIS, or what sort of clients are you getting?
Because still early days, I have one NDIS customer and one commercial at the moment. I wasn't actually planning on taking on customers now because I am still in training. I'm learning the job, the role.
Yep.
But customers coming to me and I go, wow, that's like a bonus. Yes, I'll take that. I'm happy to provide a quote for this job. Are you happy to proceed? Yes. And the NDIS customer, that was a big job. There were 21 baskets to be done within 24 hours. We made it happen. I came at 1 a.m.
It's a lot.
But we don't normally do that. It's a 4-day turnaround for that sort of workload. Yeah. But it was this one special case urgent. And they were so impressed when I went to return it. They rebooked me and they had another few bags for me to take.
There you go.
Wow. That's awesome.
Putting on baskets is a lot. I was going to say, do you do them at your home, or do you take them to like a laundromat locally, or how does that work?
I take it to a commercial laundromat.
Yeah.
And use their washing machine, which is commercial, very large. I use Jim's laundry detergent.
Oh, yeah, they've got their own branded one, yeah.
So what happened with the NDIS one, why we need to wash so much, it had bed bugs. So we need to kill all that.
Yeah.
And in the laundry pack we received in a box with all the detergent and sprays and soaker and things. It had antibacterial in there. So I used that antibac powder to clean that sort of clothes to kill the bacteria, which was really good.
That's good to hear. I was going to say as well, what else about the system have you been liking so far? So it's great that you've already got set up for 4 days a week. Is there anything else about gyms that you've been liking so far?
A lot of things. For example, I know I enjoy what I do, laundry, but there are things that time consuming. So for my first customer, I thought I'd give it a go. Doing my own invoicing through Xero. No, it took me 2 hours and had to delete it. I contacted Jim's bookkeeping.
Yes.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I said, would you know anyone that does Xero training? So I mean, at the moment, my accountant is doing the invoicing for me and paste-its and things, but I also need to know myself. And next thing I know, I get a call from bookkeeper franchisor in Engadine. So we've set a date for next week to do face-to-face Xero training on how to create template invoices, receipts, quotes, just go through like adding items, prices, so that I can learn. So anything that's going to consume my time and not enjoy, like paperwork, I outsource, get someone else to do it's their job.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim's bookkeeping are really good, and that's a good thing for new franchisees to get access to, and they're quite affordable. So they can definitely save a lot of money long term getting them involved early which is a good thing to hear. I was going to say as well then, Heidi, maybe talk about why customers should use Jim's laundry services. What would you sort of say to them? Because as I said, it's a massive market that's untapped. I think people need to start. People will start slowly coming to the idea that this is the one thing, like out of everything I maybe outsource at home, this is the one thing that will make my life really a lot better. So do you want to just talk about the actual service standards that you provide and maybe talk about it from your perspective for the customer?
So from my experience with the customers I have so far, they're really happy with me and my service and reliability, punctuality, like I stitch the quote and then I provide excellent work quality. So if they're not happy, I let them know. If you feel the stain hasn't come out, because, soaking was part of the quote, I'll redo it. No worries. I'll go back and get it. No charge. There's 100% guarantee on my work. I'm happy to do that. And they're all locals here. It's not out of the way. I'm working within my area. That's why I chose this franchise. I'm not going here to other side of Sydney. Too much traffic stress. So I'm already gone that way anyway. Pick it up, drop it off. put it through the wash again. I did that actually. The stain didn't come off the first time. I started going, okay, so what else can I do? Let's put it through the wash again. Hot wash. Yes. And it came. So
That's good.
yes.
Oh, wait,
Husband, no, he went through twice.
and what are the toughest stains to remove? What are the toughest ones? Because there's obviously some people with clothes have probably got all these stains. What's the toughest ones? Is it coffee? Is it wine? What's the actual toughest thing to come out? And how do you actually go about removing it? That's really good. Another question.
So the one that I came across, commercial client, is kitchen. So whether it's the uniform, soaked in sweat.
Yep.
Or the food is all like ketchup sauce all dried up, and
Oh, wow.
the pickup is once a week. So you would have sit there for a few days.
A week drying. Yeah.
It needs to be soaked overnight, and any tough stains still doesn't come. I just spray a little bit of bleach, but not overdo it. Just spot, not the whole garment, and read the care label.
Yeah.
If it's dry clean only, then I'll let them know. So I just can't go in the washing machine. With the care label, with the NDIS client, said hot wash to kill bugs, 65 degrees, very specific instruction. You need to follow that because the care label took a photo. It says medium, wash your hand, wash on it. No, 65. So it will get damaged. Still go ahead. So then you have to do what customer says. And they were happy at the end. One did get damaged. It melted. They said, yeah, we knew that. It's 1 out of 21 baskets. And
yeah.
There
you go. Now, Heidi, is there anything else I should ask you that I haven't asked you? Are there any other questions?
I'm really enjoying this journey so far, and I really encourage. Like yesterday, I received a phone call from a potential franchisee. He said, "Oh, I got your number from Bill. Is it all right if I have a chat?" I go, "No worries. That's exactly what I did before I joined. So you're allowed to, of course. If you're feeling a bit hesitant, ask questions or go to an open day. That's what I did. There was an open day in Sydney for laundry. I believe it was the first one. So just going back to my story, I was working, but I was very tired. As an employee, I physically couldn't do it anymore. And I gave my 2 weeks notice. I quit my job without any job lined up, with no plan, nothing. And I gave Jim's a call, and next thing, 5 minutes later, the phone rings. Bill rings me back. It says, there's an open day this Saturday. I'm coming. On the other side of Sydney, I didn't want to be late. Went past 2 tolls, took me 1 hour to get there. I arrived 45 minutes early. And I in the first 10 minutes, this is it. This business is for me. I'm doing it. Where do I start? That sort of thing.
It all lined up. And I was really touched by your email. That's why I forwarded it on to Jim. Yeah, it was really good to hear your story and how much happy you are now. It makes, we do a lot of the content we do. So we're doing your podcast, which will help people as well, maybe in your situation. But, I was really moved by your email. I thought it was really nice to hear. And someone so quick doing so well or enjoying it so well after 2 weeks, for me, was quite incredible. We normally get a 1 hour and 30 days. We normally do sometimes 30-day interviews, but I've never had one from 2 weeks. So you're the first for that. And I'm really glad to hear you're doing well and you're following the system and you're enjoying it, which is the main thing too.
Thank you. The paperwork guarantee for laundry, I think is $1,300. I've already gone above that almost this week. Successful. I did let Bill know I'm going to take my time. I don't think I will. I know paperwork guarantees that I just need to learn the system, learn the job. Just give me about a month just before I do free washes. No.
But you already exceeded it. Good.
With this business, my heart was set on, I'm going to do this. You tell your friends and family how excited I am. And, sometimes not everyone same page as you and get that. Like they go, "Oh, but are you sure?" I know they're genuinely concerned about me because they go, "Oh, but what if it doesn't work out?" And go, "No, you won't know until you give it a go." Life is short because I went through breast cancer a long time ago. Just how I see it. Life is short. You really have to enjoy life to the fullest. Every opportunity comes, take it. Because finding employment for me, like working for somebody else, like full-time, is absolutely no-go. My health, number one. I think this business is giving me flexibility and I don't have to work weekends anymore, which is great. Because when I also worked in retail, I had to work 3 weekends out of 4.
Well, I'm glad to hear how well you're doing. As I said, very, very moving email, and to hear what's done for you so quickly is great, and that you're really enjoying it. And you're a model franchisee already, and it's great to hear you don't need the paperwork guarantee. That's really awesome to hear. So, Heidi, we've got to leave it there because I've got to go to another interview. But thank you very much for your time today, Heidi. You got a great smile as well. I'm sure that's why there's good banter for you for customers. Keep doing the videos, and if you are inspired by Heidi's story as well, please reach out. And also, if you need laundry services, please reach out to the division. It's such a great service, quite affordable too. So please use the laundry services team.
Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Heidi. No worries. Have a great weekend. Thank you for listening to the episode of the Gyms podcast. If you want to learn more about the Gyms Group, head to gyms.net or call us on 131 546 Australia or 0800 454 654 New Zealand. And if you did like the episode as well, please make sure you leave a review or a comment or a thumbs up or a comment on the video as well. We appreciate your support. And until next episode, we hope you have a great week.